Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets. You know, sometimes a deal pops up online that seems almost too good to be true.
Oh, yeah.
Recently, I stumbled across ads for these Tesla TVs,
Interesting.
promising amazing features at unbelievably low prices, like a 75-inch screen for under $200.
Wow.
Naturally, I had to dig deeper.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
It's definitely tempting to jump on a deal like that,
Right.
especially with a name like Tesla attached to it.
Oh, totally. But as we often see with these too good to be true offers, there's usually more to the story.
Right. I started seeing these listings, even on Amazon,
Oh, wow.
but every single one was unavailable.
Hmm.
That immediately raised a red flag for me.
Makes sense.
So what's the deal with these Tesla TVs? Are they even real, or is this some elaborate internet scam?
Well, buckle up because this is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Tesla TVs do actually exist,
Right.
but not in the way most people would assume. There's a Serbian company called Tesla Appliances that's been making TVs under the Tesla brand for a while now. They primarily sell in Eastern Europe, so most people in other parts of the world wouldn't be familiar with them.
So there are legitimate Tesla TVs, just not from the Elon Musk company we all know.
That's
where
right.
the confusion comes in.
Exactly. And that's where the scammers saw an opportunity. They're leveraging the Tesla brand recognition and Elon Musk's image to create this illusion of a revolutionary new product line. Think about it. People see a futuristic-looking TV with the Tesla logo, a picture of Elon Musk, and an unbelievably low price, and they immediately think they've stumbled onto something incredible.
It's like that YouTuber who bought a Tesla space heater,
Yeah.
thinking it was some cutting-edge Elon Musk invention,
Yeah.
only to discover it was just a cheap knockoff.
Oh, yeah.
I think the video was even titled, "I Bought a Heater from Elon Musk."
That's a perfect example of how these scams play on people's trust and excitement. These misleading ads often pop up when there's a lot of hype surrounding Tesla, like a new car launch or a bold announcement from Elon Musk. The scammers capitalize on that existing buzz to make their fake products seem more believable.
So these scammers are basically banking on people not doing their research.
Yeah.
But even if you do try to look into it, they make it incredibly difficult to separate fact from fiction.
Absolutely. They create these elaborate webs of deception using fake reviews, fabricated articles, and even doctored images and videos. And with the rise of AI-generated content, things are getting even more complicated.
Oh, wow.
You might come across a genuine review of a Tesla Appliances TV from a user in Eastern Europe, right alongside a completely fake review praising a non-existent American Tesla TV. It's a minefield of misinformation designed to lure people in.
It's almost like these scammers are weaponizing AI against us. They're
Yeah.
using these advanced tools to create content that's practically indistinguishable from the real thing,
Yeah.
making it even harder for consumers to protect themselves.
That's a great point, and it's something we need to be increasingly aware of. AI-generated content can be incredibly convincing, especially when it comes to things like product reviews. These algorithms can analyze real reviews and generate fake ones
Why?
that mimic the language tone and even the specific details people typically mention.
Yeah.
It's getting harder and harder to spot the fakes.
Okay, so we've established that these Tesla TV scams are out there and that the scammers are getting more sophisticated in their techniques. What can we do to avoid falling for these traps? It feels like we need to become internet detectives just to buy a TV.
That's actually a great analogy.
Really?
Just like a detective gathers evidence and analyzes clues, we need to approach online shopping with a healthy dose of skepticism and a keen eye for detail. The first and most important tip is to always be wary of deals that seem too good to be true. If a product is being offered at a ridiculously low price, especially if it's a brand name item, that's a huge red flag.
That makes sense. It's almost like common sense, but sometimes the allure of a bargain can cloud our judgment.
Yeah.
What else should we be looking out for?
Pay close attention to where you're buying from. Stick to reputable retailers that you know and trust.
Good.
If you're on a website you've never heard of, do some research before making a purchase. Look for online reviews of the retailer itself, check their contact information, and see if they have a secure payment system.
So essentially, we need to be just as cautious about the seller as we are about the product itself.
Exactly. And don't rely solely on the product reviews on the website itself. Those can be easily manipulated or fabricated. Take the time to search for independent reviews from trusted sources. Look for articles, videos, or blog posts from tech experts who have actually tested the product.
So we need to do our homework before hitting that buy button.
Right.
It's almost like we need to treat every online purchase as an investigation.
That's the mindset we need to adopt in this digital age. Always question the information you're seeing, verify your sources, and be willing to walk away from a deal if something feels off. Remember, it's better to miss out on a bargain than to fall victim to a scam.
So we've covered a lot of ground here. It's clear that these Tesla TV scams are a prime example of how scammers are exploiting both brand recognition and the rapid advancements in technology to deceive consumers.
It really highlights the importance of media literacy in today's digital landscape. We need to be critical thinkers, question what we see online, and develop the skills to discern real information from cleverly disguised fakes.
It's ironic that we often associate technology with progress and innovation, yet it's also being used to create these increasingly sophisticated scams. It's almost like a technological arms race between consumers and scammers.
That's a great way to put it. As technology evolves, so do the methods used to manipulate and deceive. We need to adapt and equip ourselves with the knowledge and tools to stay one step ahead.
It all comes back to that idea of being an internet detective. Right. We need to approach online shopping with a healthy dose of skepticism, do our research, and verify information before making any decisions.
Absolutely. And remember, it's not just about protecting ourselves financially. These scams can also erode our trust in legitimate businesses and create a sense of unease about navigating the online world.
That's an important point. These scams have a ripple effect that goes beyond just the individual victims. They impact our overall perception of online security and can make us hesitant to engage with new technologies.
Exactly. That's why it's crucial to have these conversations and share this information. The more aware we are of the tactics being used, the better equipped we are to protect ourselves and maintain a healthy level of trust in the digital realm.
So to wrap things up, the key takeaway here is simple. Tesla TVs do exist, but they're not what many online sources are portraying them to be. Don't fall for the hype, do your research, and stay vigilant.
Well said. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, a little bit of skepticism can go a long way in protecting yourself from these increasingly sophisticated scams.
Great advice. And on that note, thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.